Blade. You fought the symbiote dragon that was trying to break out into New York City. You took down a bunch of symbiote cultists and symbiote spawn and the whole, uh, you know, symbiote problem that's going on. And as you made your way into Manhattan to go and find the codices that Carnage has been hunting down, you uh, you noticed that Shield was basically at war with the symbiotes down on street level. They are repurposing all of Hydra's stuff to fight back against them, and you made your way to Avengers Tower, where you helped Captain America fight off a bunch of Carnage spawn that were going for him, and then booked it over to the Baxter building, where you managed to save Thing in a very similar fashion. Meaning that now you had quite the team assembling as you were gathering up the codices yourselves, and you discussed probably taking them back to Reed Richards, the maker, who would be able to extract these codices from you, hopefully without ripping out your spine like Carnage intends to. And you, yeah, you were deciding who else to go after, and Blade told you that he might know where Logan is hanging out, that he is at a biker bar somewhere in Brooklyn. And where we left things off, Thing called up the Fantastic car, and you guys loaded up and made your way out of Manhattan, that is currently swarming with symbiotes, towards Brooklyn, where we are now going to join you as you make your way towards this biker bar, and you can see already from the sky that there are a couple of those symbiote, those Carnage spawn that are kind of crawling in through broken windows, and they seem to be attacking the bar as you arrive. I will move us to that. But yeah, are you guys doing anything as you are kind of approaching from the air? Is anyone doing anything specific as you sitting in the Fantastic car and all that? You guys-
Oh, really?
Flying across the city. Reference. You guys are down here. We'll give control of Thing to you again.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's probably a few characters that like Trident and stuff, but I will get. Uh, yeah, so as you guys um, pull in on the Fantastic car, I am going to move it because it is a massive token. But
It's there.
Ben will be flying. Naturally, I think he's the pilot, so uh, he will leave it to hover above the. And yeah, as you guys land in front of this bar, you that there is a guy on a Harley Davidson, kind of trying to start the bike, and it's not working, and you can hear him sort of swearing to himself as he's like trying to get it started, and then looks up and sees a few symbiotes walking towards him, and you see immediately starts like freaking out. But what are you guys doing as you approach?
think think the thing would say something. Hey, calm there, buddy. Calm down there, buddy.
You, you, you ooze freaks, get the fuck away from me! Wait, Captain America? He seems very confused at the group in front of him and pulls out a sawn-off shotgun and is waving it wildly, pointing it at all of you. But yeah, half of you seem like the enemy, half of you seem like superheroes he recognizes. So he looks very confused.
No, no, young man. Skip along, and we will take care of the problem.
Right, don't have to ask me twice. They're all over the place. And yeah, he continues trying to get the bike started.
Well, Spider-Man 2099 is a chemist, not a mechanic, so he will just head to the left here with the blade behind him.
Any of the heroes perform their actual superhero duty and help this man start his bike.
I think
Hmm.
starting a bike is the superhero duty, but yeah.
I think Captain America might be best qualified to do this.
Yeah, I was about to say, come on now, Captain America would help you start your bike. He'll direct traffic if he needs to.
He will sit on a. He will sit wrong on a school chair if he needs to.
Yeah, I mean, Captain America's ridden plenty of bikes. I think actually bikes are one of his.
Yeah, he does on an old World War II bike.
Yeah, so if Cap wants to make a logic check to help this guy start his bike while the others are starting to investigate the bar, you can make. And
You
you'll have
could
an
make
edge too.
To what did you say?
An edge
Which
on a
one?
logic check, non-combat. Just a success. As yeah, Cap recognizes exactly what kind of bike this is, and he he just smacks it in the right place to get this thing to start. Unless you've got any actual bike knowledge you can use.
He kicks it.
Yeah, he kickstarts the bike, but it's just a straight up kick
He
of
just hits
America.
the tank.
Yeah, just his pure Americanism gets the Harley started, and the bike roars to life as he peels out of the parking lot, abandoning his bike. He goes, "I'm sorry, Jimmy," as he drives away. And as the rest of you peer in through that door into the garage, you see presumably Jimmy, who is currently standing with two Carnage spawn, like slowly making their way towards him. And you can see he's like bumbling for the bike behind him, but he's definitely cornered and trapped in here.
Now I will do my
As you
superhero duties.
Well, I was going to say also, as you see him, you will also simultaneously hear a scream coming from the other side of the building. But yes, what superhero duties would Spidey perform in this moment?
Back to the Carnage one. I'll say there are two in this here, in this one, in this garage. Me and Blade can take them. You go in the other direction. We will join you.
Understand? You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, so you all can all take a position where you want to kind of enter from, and then we'll roll for initiative and make it.
Am I the only one
Yeah.
getting close to the upper as well? When you
I
move?
know someone here is moving Blade as well, and it's not me.
Toss to the up.
Someone
Yeah.
pushed
Like-
Blade through the wall.
I have two maps.
Oh, the upper map.
Yeah, you
that
you must just control the token at the bottom.
Yes, and when I do, okay, now it doesn't do it. What the hell? Maybe it was together.
You probably
Sorry.
you probably had both selected at the same time because at default it would have selected them both by default. So
Yeah.
yeah, just that will work if you jump off the balcony at the top, you'll kind of land in the parking lot at the bottom. I don't know how many maps you've actually we've done that with before, but yeah. So there are multiple levels to this map, but you can see everything where you should be able to see. Is everyone happy with their starting position?
Yeah, can you just bring Blade back? You somehow squeezed through the wall and I cannot moving. Thank you.
Oh, I see.
Maybe you can phase shift. I don't know. Hidden power.
It's like, oh no, a secret vampire technique. Yeah, well then everyone can roll for initiative, and we will take it in that order as you end. But I'm also going to give control here as we go in of Wolverine, while you all roll for initiative. We see on the inside that sitting at a bar is none other than our old friend Logan. He is currently surrounded by Carnage spawn that are slowly making their way towards him across the bar. So you can roll for initiative for him as well. Zanny, you should have control over him now.
Much better. Holy mother of God.
Wow.
Oh, the drunk one. Got it.
They'll go around for them. It enhances the symbiotes, their awareness.
Yeah, Null is secretly a drunken master expert. Okay, who got Marvels there? Got Blade.
Blade, Inferno, Thing,
The
and one
Thing.
of the spawns, I think.
Okay, so then Inferno, you are going to be up first as we see Wolverine kind of finishing his drink inside.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go through this door here. As soon as the token accepts the angle. There we go. Punch this guy in the face. Using the spider strike. Strike.
Yeah, so he hasn't quite noticed you yet there, as you this is on your surprise round, so you'll have an extra edge on this attack.
Oh,
Oh no.
why no? Yes.
Oh
Oh,
no.
616.
nukes the Carnage spawn.
So yeah, as this thing is like just walking towards this biker, like snarling. This fire bristles behind him, and oh, yeah, how do you one shot this Carnage spawn?
So Inferno just kind of walks up behind, rubs his hands together, having a little bit of flame burst out, and just grab him by the head and squeezes it until it pops, and he just falls to the ground. Flicks a little bit of remaining goop from his hand.
The biker just looks up and he goes, "Jesus Christ, thanks, man!" And he's gonna immediately run for the door and run past you. As yeah, we go then. I think to Blade. He also had a. Oh no,
Yeah.
was it Blade or Thing?
Yeah, Blade.
Was it-
Also Thing and Blade.
Why
Oh
not
yeah,
both?
Blade up next.
You will walk in and see the other Carnage. And he'll pull his gun. Let's see. Is it also with an edge or not?
Yeah, but also
Oh, if not, then not. I'm just making sure.
no, it is. I was also just thinking Inferno, you'll also get a point of karma for saving that civilian. That's just kind of because you rolled best on initiative, but hey, that's 616. It got you some karma.
15 to hit. The proud Carnage spawn agility.
That hits.
Take double that because it's a headshot attack. So 38.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take a few more steps in. That's Blade's turn.
Okay, and then I believe none of the rest of you got marbles other than thing, right?
Unfortunately.
So then it is going to go on the inside as the fight breaks out there in the gap. We go onto the inside where the Carnage spawn now attack Wolverine, and they all just start to swarm him. You hear more screaming from one of the bartenders, and yeah, Logan is getting swarmed. As yeah, one of the people is getting attacked, one of the civilians, but these three are going for Logan.
One hit.
Okay.
That's the first one, the 17.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you can apply that there. His damage reduction will probably reduce it a bit there, but only one of them managing to actually get him before Wolverine is drawn into the fight and starts holding these things off. Two of them on the pool table next to him that he's just kind of holding at bay. But then we go to the thing outside.
I'm gonna come in here. Just open up his sheets. Okay, and I'm just gonna come over to this one and smack him in the face. I'm gonna clobber him.
It's about that
Yes.
time.
See what you did there. Does that hit?
I will say a 17 will hit, so go for that mark.
Nope, clobbering.
Yeah, still a hit though.
For 8 points of damage.
Oof, okay, yeah. Halving his hit once as you just smash this one, well, clobber it up against the door and completely break the door in as it's now kind of lying splattered across the door frame, but is reforming and yeah, did not like that.
Noted.
But then with that, I think that takes us to the top of the round as Wolverine gets to fight back and we go inside the bar. Snick, I suppose.
Yeah, gonna just curse because they just fucking broke his whiskey, spilled, and was like, "Wow, I was drinking that shit." Like he's gonna turn around, and he's gonna do a combo, which could be illegal. Like he's gonna do a whirlwind frenzy with a combat trickery.
It's also if they are in your rank or higher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
So they are. I think he's rank 4, right?
Yeah. They're probably
Yeah, then
lower.
you can't
maybe
combat
lower.
trickery these guys, but
Makes sense. Still rolling frenzy. That's a nice. Could he shoot? Not actually. It would be what? It would be 16 points to both of these guys in front of him. Yes.
all 3, isn't it?
Oh, actually, it's all 3. Huh? If I just move a little bit.
And I'll also remind you, his adamantium claws ignore a level of damage reduction as well, so he's doing full damage to these guys.
Like, move that
I mean, he's doing like, you know what I mean.
It's not
Their
reduced by
damage
anything.
reduction means nothing to Wolf. They've
Oh
only
yeah,
got
yeah.
the old.
But like the ability does half if it's not a.
Yeah, yeah. I have applied 16 full damage to each of them.
Damn, yeah. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna heal for fucking 5. Okay. God
Nice.
damn.
Yeah, we've actually, Inferno and I have been talking. I think we're going to implement an healing factor too, so that we can give different levels of actual healing factors as there should be.
That's true as well. And like I think the healing factor is busted because it puts you back to full after any combat. But then in a combat it's not as strong, I guess.
That's the thing. It doesn't give you that feeling of Wolverine, like his face regrowing mid battle. But it does give you that thing of like, yeah, okay, Spider-Man got hit really hard, but he did get back up after the fight. Like, so I think
What do you
Wolverine
mean?
needs one where you do you basically get the same as like if you were to heal with karma,
I
or
almost
you just get like your resilience times your rank. I think would
Like,
be
I
the
think-
easiest way.
Yeah, the
Heal-
resilience time you rank would probably be the easiest.
healing is
But like
so
somebody
cool.
like the rank 6 is still insane. It's still not broken by the way. It's like 30 per round maximum, I think.
Yeah, that's how I was doing it with the Grendel dragon, and it worked really well. I felt like it was regenerating at a reasonable pace. Like it felt like it was regenerating quick, but you were still doing damage to it. So, but yeah, we'll implement that next time. I just, but yeah, Inferno. Then we go to you as you have just decimated the first of these Carnage spawn. What do you?
He's gonna take a step forward and have some fire generate on his hand and toss it towards this guy.
Are you going for the full blast or just a burst?
Hold on, hold on, I'm trying to remember which one is the one.
A
Blast.
blast.
The one
Yeah,
that
Blast
costs
gives you an
focus.
edge to the attack, and then the more focus you put into it, the more powerful the blast is. Whereas burst is just your pretty basic, like fire attack.
Yeah, but I'm going for a blast.
Nice.
I got a Dexter. I want that edge. No,
Ooh.
Like
betrayed.
will fire at the Carnage and help you out.
Appreciate it.
It's better.
A 12 just hits the agility. Their
Yeah,
agility defense is
yeah.
12. So yeah, as you kind of burn through some of the stuff yeah in the garage, but with Blade's help, managed to land it.
16. Damage.
Again, I'm applying it separately because you you eat through their damage reduction with fire, but yeah, this thing is looking very badly hurt. I somehow doubt it's going to make it to its first turn.
Maybe.
Does that Inferno?
That's my turn. Let me hit the button.
No, the blade.
Blade shall double tap the Carnage spawn. Oh,
Oh,
double tap to straight to hell. I have exploit if he's still alive.
oh no, that is a finish. What does it look like? I mean, you've just helped Inferno as well, and then he lands that finish.
Shoots him in the knee, then shoots him in the head. So he like buckles down as he shoots him in the head.
Yeah, and as the dead symbiote lies now in front of you, you see the broken door with a thing sort of clobbered him through, leads into a little kitchen that you can hear the screaming is coming from the doors down that corridor. But I will also say, can those of you who are still outside please make a vigilance check for me? So just Red Shot, Venom, and Spider. Captain America's got his head inside.
It was 6 and then it changed.
That's fine. 16 is a success.
Puderman, what the fuck?
One, I have heightened senses and spider thing. Oh man, only 14. Holy shit.
Okay, yeah. So Spidey, you are more focused on what's going on inside the room in front of you. You can tell that both the Carnage spawn have been taken down, and you can sense there are definitely more in the building. Venom, you notice with a success there, you notice a Carnage spawn jumping off of the balcony above you, like basically right above you, trying to jump onto your head. So you will be aware of that when it gets to your turn. But Red Shot, with that 20, you're like getting ready to assault this, and then you hear a very familiar cackle, and you sense something flying above the building and coming down like onto the roof of the room that they've all just run into, that garage. There is a cackling coming from the rooftop that you recognize as the Red Goblin.
Oh no.
Only Red Shot has noticed him at this point.
Yeah, well, I was going to move Blade to the kitchen because I saw there is a door there, so I'll do that unless Red Goblin has a thing he does beforehand.
No, Red Goblin has joined the initiative, but it is now. Oh, how did it go back to Inferno? We didn't.
Here, I didn't change anything. It's Red Shot, you're up.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Red Shot. Yeah, it is your turn, and you've just noticed the Red Goblin arrive.
I have? Oh. Now, is he within shooting range? Or, well, I presume so, since if he's without 40 spaces, yeah.
Yeah, you would have to go airborne to see him, and unfortunately, of course, because of the way I've done this map, you would have to be above the actual rooftop. So if you want to fly up to him, he's on the rooftop where they all just ran inside. He's up at the top on the top floor, but he is. If you want to fly up, you'd easily be able to see him. Get within range.
Perfect. Perfect. Let's fly up there. Where do you see? Yes.
So you're trying to actually go onto the roof, or are you just like flying above the balcony? What are you on?
I'm flying on top, like, yeah, I'm flying. I'm not touching the roof because I'm presuming he may try to destroy it. And imagine if
Yeah,
those
just
people.
it's more for the visuals of the map. Like, what are you above? Because I can Otherwise, you might not be able to see his token from where you are. If he flies down onto your level, you'll be able to see him, or you'll have to fly up to his level. His maps aren't perfect. So you can definitely get within range of him narratively, but I just want to know where to put you on the map so you can see the token.
Let's just go to the roof.
Where on the roof? That's what he's asking.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll put you up here on the balcony, so you're just above where Venom is, where the Carnage spawn is about to jump onto his head. Redshot, you are kind of flying up to that balcony, and you can see Red Goblin there. You can see him ahead of you, I think.
Nope, I think there's a wall blocking it.
Damn it, I knew that wall. When I was, oh no, actually, if you get close, you will be able to see over it. That was the thing.
I see
No,
him now.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get blasting on this guy. Oh, are I about to obliterate him? Damn! Just one from.
Okay. Yeah, Lord. Okay. Just remember if he has any. Nope. That's straight up fantastic hit. Oof. Very nice. That is like half his hit points. So what is that? You've been waiting for this. What does that shot look like?
I'm just seeing him and it's like. No, no, no. No surprise for you. Except for this one.
Very nice. As that blast goes off and the Red Goblin screeches out in pain, we go to Venom.
Yeah, since I can see. Can Captain American Logan do the inside? Yeah. They probably can. And then I'm gonna look at the guy above him. I'm gonna shoot one tendril towards him to try to get him to himself with a web grabbing.
Okay, you're trying to pull him down to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. And then we are gonna, where is the coiling crush? Basically melee. Oh my fucking god! Well, I don't think that's gonna succeed.
no, not quite. So you kind of pull him down off of the balcony and smash him into the ground of the parking lot. And as you're trying to kind of like crush him there against the ground, you see the other two arms pulling itself up, and you're not quite able to get the full grip on it, but you have still got it grabbed.
Well, that's something. That's all he can do for this turn, at least.
Yeah, that's and Spidey.
Red. I saw Red just fly up and shoot. Can I? Like,
Yeah, you can hear fighting happening directly above you.
can I just like climb up a bit to see if he's like within any hitting range, or is it like a dogfight, and then I'll stay down here.
Yeah, you can easily climb up onto the roof there.
You don't have to move me if it's way out of my reach. I'll stay down.
It's not out of your reach at all. It's literally
Okay,
right above you.
okay,
You can
right
just
on the
crawl
roof.
up the wall in front of you, and then you're up there.
Okay. hit his you got a Marvel red shot. Is he blinded, or what's your Marvel condition?
Oh yeah, I always
Um,
forget about that.
Yeah, I always forget about that thing. I was just like, yeah, I just looking forward to seeing that 616 on him.
So I will just hit and run him, and I'll use combat trickery. Wait, he's rank 5, Red Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll use combat trickery. It's double edge because I believe I get an edge if he's blind. That's very nice. That's not nice. That's also not nice, but it's still. I'm not sure why I was rolling the same one. I said I used combat trickery.
Well, that is a hit.
Yeah,
But
you double that.
I'll just apply it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is gonna be enough to take him down temporarily. You know that he does have a pretty strong healing factor himself, but that is gonna knock him down. So
Yeah, because it's still my
what's
turn.
the
I'll use exploit on him. I got a marvel. I can. I finish the guy up. I'm not sure if no, there is no age on it.
2 reactions.
It's
instead of
only.
yeah, he probably got an edge. He's unconscious.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. It will ignore any health resistance he says. Like any damage reduction to the health. That's very nice. So just pure 50
Oh,
more
actually,
damage. Yeah.
you don't get an edge. All close attacks automatically hit, and their defenses are reduced to 10 for every.
So I will change it. Okay, it does not let me change it.
No, it's fine. I mean, it auto hits, so
Yeah, but
you
it
would
will
have
be
had to
it will
roll
be
it.
much less damage. That's why it will be.
Okay, so still, yeah, quite. You're like halfway to actually killing him for good. As yeah, what does this combo from Spidey look like? Let's see, back up Red Shot.
I jump above the red goblin and smash down against him, and as he's down, I just grab his head and slowly try to remove it from his body, like pulling it.
Yeah, as you start doing that, you are like ripping the symbiote off of him, and you see the face of Norman Osborn underneath, except his hair has turned like red, and he's got this crazed look in his eye, as it looks like he's completely lost his mind, and he is talking, but just in like gibberish. It sounds like he's trying to speak the Clintar language, but as you are doing this, you've nearly got most of the symbiote off of him at this point, and therefore will have finished him.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Then we go back inside the bar where Wolverine is getting ganged up on as another 3 attacks are coming towards him.
Mm. Mm.
3 hits probably.
Not probably.
Oh.
Well, he's gonna use a karma on that to make it trouble on that.
Okay, so ignore the damage. So does the 17 hit?
Yeah, got a marble though.
Yeah, not Marvel, but yeah, you're going to take those 3. And then this one is attacking the 2 behind the bar. Okay, and they are both gonna get webbed up here. They're on the verge of death, I will say. They're both knocked unconscious. So you do not have much time to save those, as they have been webbed to the bar, and this Carnage spawn will be going to either kill them or go for Wolverine. But that takes us to... Oh, and this one is making his way, but he's kind of snarling and walking forward. You hear some more screaming coming from upstairs as we go to the Red Goblin, and his like body is the symbiote is fighting to try and reattach itself to normal. But he is still unconscious. And we go to Think downstairs.
I'm guessing I'm gonna go back out. Maybe movement 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, I'm a little over so I can get through the door. Oh no.
Probably go through the door. There just won't be much of a door afterwards.
There we go. That's about
It's a
the end of
thing
his
shaped
movement.
hole in the wall next to him. Sorry.
Yes. Is there like a thing we can trade actions for movement?
Yeah, you can dash essentially as an action. And also, I think Thing can jump. Does he have jump? I know. Oh, yeah, he's got jump 3. So your movement. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's wrong on the sheet. I don't think because your jump is supposed to be. It's ridiculous how far you can jump. So maybe in this scenario, he's probably going to run around a bit, but you can leap into the sky, literally.
You can times
I
50.
need to check what the smaller jump powers are to fix that on his sheet because he's got way more than 3.
Agreed. For now, I'm just gonna go towards the next door and stand next to Cap. Yes, that's my movement.
Yeah, so your jump speed is equal to your rank times your run speed, and he's rank 5. Your run speed is
25
6.
spaces. Oh, 6. 30.
Yeah, so 30. You have a jump speed of 30.
Might as well jump around and walk.
Definitely, yes.
Except it keeps. Hold on, I will.
Okay, Cap, you're up.
Yeah, Captain America. You're up.
Okay. Hmm. Well, he sees a spawn, and it's time to slam it. Where are you, shield bears? I know you are here somewhere. There you are. $16. to hit the
16 just
spawn.
misses his melee. Yeah, just misses.
Yeah, but Wolverine is gonna start yelling, "It's by the goddamn time some of you motherfuckers came and helped." Try to distract the dude, give it edge.
Yeah, that comes in clutch. Keep trucking, soldier. Just bashes this creature. Smash actually have anything?
Kept berating Wolverine for his language. Oh.
No, he just says keep trucking. Let's see. Okay. Only if. Only if it's fantastic. So yeah.
Well, that is good. He does manage to smash this one and get its attention here. Is Cap going to move any further? Because we'll say kind of blocking the entrance.
Okay.
Okay, so Cap is kind of one-on-one with the Carnage spawn as we go to Red Goblin again, and he is slowly healing. But as you hear Norman Osborn now cackling and talking about how God is coming, but Wolverine, to go back to you.
Surrounded. He doesn't know to do anything else, so he's just gonna be trying to get as much as he can. Yeah, it's a nice damage again. 37. No, it's actually not. It's 18.
Yeah, that 19 hits. Sorry, all of them, right? All 3.
Mm-hmm. All three. Maybe this is not the best idea. Maybe I should focus on one. But hey. But that's all he can. Oh, actually, I'm a fucking dumbass. I should have gone in death stance. What the fuck? Never mind.
Oh wait, sorry. Is it meant to be half?
It's meant to be half, yes. That's what I told you, like last time as well. Like,
No, I know. I just forgot. Messed it up. Okay, cool.
that's all he can do for now.
Just fixing that bit, and then Inferno. Wolverine's just slicing and dicing.
I'm gonna kind of step out this door and swing to here and go through. Is there a window? Can I go through this window?
This is a window down here. Yeah, you can crash through that one.
Yes, I'm gonna flick up and swing and dramatically launch for it, like you do.
There is a motorbike on the display on the other side. Are you landing on that, or toppling it over, or just going right over it onto the couch?
Those are all very good options. It's hard to pick one. I'm gonna land on top of it for dramatic effect.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is an operational bike if you want to start it up.
Where's Devil's Advocate?
Yeah, I get the impression we may reuse this map at some point with Devil's Advocate because would be the place for him. But right now, Inferno, you are in the room. Those you can see those Carnage spawn, and they are within your range.
I'm
Wait.
gonna use the ricochet attack, hoping that it works. This is the time that it actually bounces.
You believe enough. It will. See, you believe.
Part of the
I
core.
see. Yeah, I see. You believe.
Which one were you targeting first?
This one.
Okay, now
Okay, there is damage.
Can you just drop it in the chat again so I can see the effect? Is that the full damage it does? Because that's doing double damage, I'm not sure.
It doesn't say it does
It's
double,
regular.
it just says it bounces.
So it's regular damage, but then you can make another attack against them.
Cool. $12.
12 is their agility defense, so that hits the next one as well.
Okay, so that'll be the much damage to this one and the little bit of damage to this one.
Yeah. So what? How does he? What does it look like when he ricochets the flames? Is he like grabbing something and igniting it and then throwing it at them, or is it the actual like web flames or like flame webs that he's throwing?
He kind of like generates a fireball in his hand, and it kind of flattens out that it spins a little, and then passes it and kind of hits this one and bounces off and hits the next.
Oh, nice. So just the spin connects it, and yeah, that the flame sort of explodes over both of them as they screech out. They don't seem flame resistant.
Nice.
Okay. Then we go to Blade.
Blade will proceed through a door next to it. Oh look. Carnage spawn.
You hear as you approach there, you can also hear some shouting coming from up at the top of the stairs. You hear another scream. It sounds like it's coming from a young woman.
Yeah, well, I won't have enough movement to help her at the moment anyway, so I'll just fire at the Carnage spawn here with a double tap and then move upstairs, start moving towards the stairs. Oh! Against the grieving Carnage spawn.
Yeah, it is still up, but
Yeah,
massive.
unfortunately I cannot exploit him because it says it's for the melee weapon set and I hit him with a gun. So I don't think it works that way. So I'll one space left to move into move one up and that's it.
Okay, yes, Blade notices there's some commotion happening at the top of the stairs. We got a red shot. Yeah, the red goblin is lying on the ground. Norman is screaming, but the symbiote's currently being ripped off by Spider-Man. What are you gonna
I yell the red should finish it. Once and for all.
Man, I guess I'm gonna help, like, trying to rip off the red thing. Because that thing is bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, how do you want to try and do that? That if you do damage to it now, you are either trying to like hurt Norman himself or try and get the symbiote off. So what are you going to try?
Ooh. What if I try to, like, make one of the bullets explode, and that explosion basically, like, sound, to try to see if that will get the symbiote off, since they don't seem to like sound.
Yeah, I mean you can't make it do sonic energy necessarily. I don't think you have that kind of an upgrade, but the sound of a
No.
gunshot is definitely make it look back. So yeah, I'll say make an yeah, make this an ego attack, and we'll see, because you're not actually trying to cause damage with the bullet necessarily. It's you're trying to scare off the symbiote.
Yeah,
So
this
just
gonna be good.
an ego.
Holy shit.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
I knew that
100%.
bumping off my ego was good.
Yeah, I could help.
Hey, yeah. Roll the damage there. Let's see how much you do. He has 44. He's
Yeah.
he's got essentially 44 hit points before death. So like that is just enough to separate Norman Osborn, this new red-headed Norman Osborn, from the Red Goblin symbiote. And yeah, what does Red Shot do as the two are split apart, and you now have a chance to like get rid of the symbiote and keep them apart forever? But you've done it. It's just, what does it look?
Just as it gets loose, I'm just holding on to like the symbiote, and it's like putting my gun to it, and it's time to go boom. And basically, like what Gambit does to cards, just towards the symbiote.
Yes, everyone on the inside of the bar, you kind of hear it from outside, this almighty screech as the symbiote is just completely destroyed, and that cosmic energy just blows it apart as there is nothing left of the symbiote. But Norman Osborn is still lying there, like now just kind of in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, and you can see his mind is gone. He is still talking about how God is coming and long live Cletus Cassidy, keeps saying. But Red Goblin is defeated. And Red Shot and Spider, you both get a point of karma there.
Yay! Teamwork.
Especially because you shoot Norman in the head, which maybe wouldn't have got you the karma. But yeah, you've managed to keep him alive for now. Is that going to be your turn, Rich?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay around in case there is more showing up or something.
Yeah,
Cool,
I'll
and
just
Venom.
say Spider-Man was not trying to like pull just the symbiote; he was pulling everything away, the entire head.
Yeah, I was thinking that was what was about to happen. He didn't step in.
Yeah, it's a good chance. Yeah, I'm no longer heroic, so I'm using it to my advantage.
Yeah, no, when you said finish it, I think Red Shot got the message. He made a choice there. But made the heroic one. So Venom, down below, we go to you, where you've got this Carnage spawn on the ground in your hands. Looks like the others are storming the bar.
Venom's gonna just see in the distance that the bartenders are being fucked with. Not the bartenders. He's gonna jump in. Oh shit, there's a wall.
Are you releasing
No,
the
I'm just
Carnage spawn,
grabbing.
or
I'm just going with him. Wait,
okay?
I can't move. Oh, can, can you
There's
just move?
a wall there, and then there's a window that Inferno just smashed through. But Venom will make a bigger hole if he goes through the window.
Yeah, he would actually go through the wall. He wouldn't really care. Just through the wall, and he would like get here to the bar. That's all right. And I'm imagining him
Venom,
having.
you're rank 5 Venom right now. I think a wall doesn't really mean.
He'd have this dude on his back basically. He'd be like carrying him. Then he would. Oh, okay, think here. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, he'd come here, and then he would do the same thing that our big friend is doing. Well, actually, a small friend. He'd also whirling frenzy everybody around himself. You son of a bitch!
Oh, I mean, Cap's right there. Is he going to help Venom? Or Inferno, actually. You're also within range. to help.
Now, don't use that language. Just try hitting them better.
Can I eat him? Oh my god, let go for it.
You know you want to.
Yeah.
You know you want to.
After it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Always
Everything,
go
baby.
for a mouth.
Always go for the middle. Holy shit! Actually, nope. That's a 55 points of damage. Not 110.
It's to all of them.
Yeah, to all four of these guys, and they also all bleed as well.
So the one that Captain America hit with his shield is down. Yeah, that one goes down. The others are injured, but yeah, as you said, bleeding.
Yeah, pretty much Venom would just use all of the tendrils to get all of the bottles from the bar, and he'd start shaking it and smashing them on the head of these dudes. And also, he would make himself a cocktail in the process. He
Just
likes
the
to drink.
little head of the symbiote popping out to just quickly. One little tendril has a martini shaker in it, but the rest are just tearing. I mean, this is quite a. This bar is getting ripped to shreds with Venom and Wolverine doing whirling frenzies. The pool table is like has been cut into 3 separate pieces. The bar is completely destroyed. The bikers are not going to be happy with you guys, but you're pretty sure these Carnage Spawn may be some of the bikers. So how much worse could it get?
Yeah.
That's
But
it. I think we go to Spider-Man.
Well, with Red Goblin being handled, Spider-Man will see double doors here and approach.
Yeah, they are unlocked. You open them up and you see this is probably the sleeping quarters here above the bar. But you can hear that there is some commotion happening at the top, like from an open doorway on the other side of the room.
I'll start kicking doors.
Yeah, you very quickly find that these rooms are empty. But as you get to that last door, your spidey senses tingle, and you turn around to see what looks like a hooded figure. This looks like some sort of a cultist that kind of turns around and has that same uh, symbiote smile. But you can hear there is also someone screaming in that room, and yeah, looks like he's not alone.
I will go for a. Where are you? A web casting attack against him, against the sorcerer.
Uh,
17.
17, you see as this happens, he turns around and is going to conjure what looks like a spell. He creates like a Doctor Strange style hex shield in front of him, and he uses a protection hex here. So he's going to make an ego check to try and block that. And he needs to get a 17, and he does not. So as he kind of just notices you last second, tries to open this hex, you manage to web him faster than he's able to protect himself.
And actually, he wasn't grabbed; he just pinned him. Yeah, that's my movement as well. I can really swing in here. So yeah, I just paralyze him with the webs, and that's me.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Then we go down to the Carnage. it down. And yeah, they are now going to start moving around a little bit as they attempt some spider strikes that you guys hear in the. So this first one against Wolf.
Mhm. Oh, that's gonna miss.
Oh,
And
16 misses
then-
completely.
yeah. Yeah, and then he's gonna riposte this dude.
Oh, nice.
Two ogres. 37 points of damage.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, as this thing swings in towards Wolverine and it just catches him on the end of his claw. And then the other one is going to jump away from Wolverine just onto this other tape. And then he's going to also attempt a spider strike here against Venom and Wolf.
Kids,
That was going to be a
both
marvel. So that is 15 to each of you. So I'll put that.
50.
But neither of you get webbed up. And then one more against the two. Another 15 points if that hits you. A 17 to Venom and Wolverine.
Yep.
And
I'm
then
just
this one,
I'm accounting their DRs and then doing it that way. Or does it go through DR?
no, it will, your damage reduction would still apply.
Okay.
And then this one is going for Captain America with a 19 to hit, just a vicious attack. As it
Yes.
leaps over the bar, just goes straight for.
Let's see. Yeah, he has enough. It's so. Let's see, where is the freaking shield thingy? Is that the correct?
Okay.
Let's see, that's. Yeah, let's
That
not use.
17 was to break out of Venom's scrap, which I think he manages to do.
I think maybe, or give me a second. It's either 17 or 18. Give me a second, please.
No, wait, he can't do that
But it's
because
your melee
he.
defense on a grab.
Well, then it's 17, yeah. To
Oh
manage
no,
to do it.
actually, oh yeah, that's just a grab. If it's pinned, it's 20. Okay, so sorry, what happened with Cap there? Could he not?
No,
tank that?
because he used his reaction to help Venom.
Oh right.
Yeah, I was just remembering it, and he doesn't have that funny thing. So he has two reactions.
Oh right. Huh. I would have thought Cap would, but yeah. Then yeah, so the one is attacking there. Then another one manages to break out of Venom's grasp and kind of jumps backward, lands on one of these couches, and then sees Inferno and will go for it. He slashes at you with two of the arms. Oh,
That
was a little
definitely
trick
is.
move. So he's going to grab you, and this is going to do that 70 points of damage and cause bleeding.
Okay, that hurts a lot.
Yeah, he really sinks his claws into you.
There we go.
So at the end of each of your turns, you will lose 5 hit points until you get hit points back. So your healing factor will essentially cancel that out and stop the bleeding at the end of your turn. But yeah, that Carnage Spawn leaps away from Venom and is just claws and teeth and comes ripping through you as he lands on that red leather couch that is also now destroyed. But that is going to be their turns as Red Goblin is down so much for him. Climax again. But Thing, however, outside, still trying to find his way in. What is Thing going to do?
I'm gonna walk through the door and find this guy.
If Venom just made a big hole in the wall as well, so he can get in there.
Oh. Yep. Oh, it worked. Cool.
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, that's... And I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. Yeah, again, clobbering time. Where is it?
Oh, does he just have edge on it because it's his signature attack?
I'm assuming that, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, a 21 hits, go for that mob.
Unfortunately not. But that's 56 points of damage.
Still pretty good. He gets clobbered. Not quite killed, but is badly hurt.
Very well. That's gonna be the thing's turn.
Okay, taking us to Captain America.
Yes. It's time to do the Captain America thing. Let's see, where are you? Oh, that's a reaction. Oh, there you
This all
are.
day.
Oh. Hurl things, and I know that hits because. Oh yeah. Oh wait,
Yeah,
is it?
the
Is that
agility hits, yeah.
perfect? And it's the one between Venom and Wolverine.
Okay, nice. Captain America with the kill steal. the shield just bounces off something and will take that one's head clean off it. It's killed.
Say the line.
That's perfect. And then, when his shield returns, he will do a shield wall to protect himself.
You should have said on your right as you hit him.
Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Okay, nice. So he catches the shield, lifts it against the spawn trying to jump on him from the bar, and we go to the top of the round with Wolverine.
Yeah, he's gonna see the dude that's left in front of him, just try to viciously attack him. Right. That's great. He's gonna use Focus Fury. And he's gonna add 10 focus. No, 15 focus. No, 10 focus. Let's make it 10. 10 focus, so additional 5 points of damage as well. Eee. For you.
Is it
37 points of damage.
sorry, which one?
The one on the table in front of him.
Okay, that one is nearly down. You kind of slice some limbs off with that one, but it is teeth are still gnashing.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna do. And Venom's just gonna comment that I like this one. Maybe we should make this one blue cloth instead of the Spider-Man.
Imagine Wolverine's just going and go in there again, Bob. But yeah, that Wolverine's
Yep, it is.
okay. Do you remember your healing factors? That Inferno that goes. You just got badly slashed by the Carnage spawn that's below you. He may be blending in with that couch a little bit. So just to remind you, he's there.
I'm gonna kind of leap upwards towards the roof and backwards to give myself some space, and then rain fire down on him. I don't seem to be able to control my tokens. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. And just apply elemental burst to him.
I see him from up in the corner.
Hey.
Oh, that's what we like to see. That's a hit. Fantastic success. Set it blade. Whips. 44. Okay, yeah, so he is not completely killed, but he is set ablaze and brought right down. That he'll probably burn to death on his next.
That's gonna be my turn.
Very nicely done. Just trying to add the appropriate effect. Okay, very nice. Taking us to Blade. As Inferno, also when your healing factor kicks in, you would lose the bleeding.
Lady will head up the stairs. What a coincidence.
Yeah, as you get to the top of the stairs, this cultist has just been completely webbed up, and you see that there is a Carnage spawn attacking this. Looks like she's probably about 19 or so. This woman that is just trying to use some of the furniture in the room to protect herself. And when she sees Blade appear in the doorway, if you're able to distract this thing, she might have a chance to run for the bathroom. But right now, this thing's about to pounce on her.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blade is out of movement, and fortunately, Blade has a gun. So Blade will fire snap shooting. He will fire at the sorcerer and at the spawn.
Nice. I believe the sorcerer's agility defense is only 10 because he's paralyzed.
But I think I still need to hit both. Oh no, I don't have to.
Yeah. Well, you got to get a 12 to get them
14.
both. But hits them both. Nice.
They will take half of that, so 14 each.
Okay, nice. Yeah. He opens fire into that room, and that does get their attention long enough for the civilian to run into the bar and close the door behind. Is that Blade's turn?
I'll pass it.
Okay, red shot. We go to you.
Oh well. No one seems to have been doing anything. So let's see what happened down here. What the heck? Nothing happens down here other than. Okay. A creepy cultist is. Wait, is he restrained?
Yeah, I hit him with. He's paralyzed, so I hit him with a whip.
Does that mean
Yeah, it's been
auto
whipped up and
edge?
Blade just shot him.
Wait, does that mean auto edge?
No, his agility is reduced to 10. He's paralyzed.
Ah, oh well. Perfect.
I mean, yeah, if red shot misses a 10, I mean, come on.
I don't think you can miss it then.
Are you sure? Let me show
Whole
you.
thing is, yeah, it'll be when you ask to miss a 10 that you end up with the 616. But yeah, 17 definitely hits.
Now, stop chanting.
And,
Stop making that poor guy that you put in that red suit mad. Wait, is he dead?
Yeah, he is knocked unconscious. I will say that's not your heroic. Wait, you are heroic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's unconscious. He's not dead. That you have knocked him out completely with that blast, as his webbed up body just kind of slumps down against the desk.
Oh, look a
He's just stuck
couch.
there.
My job is done. Sits on the couch.
Okay. Yes. We go to Venom.
Venom's gonna move here so he can probably frenzy both of these. Pretty much gonna use the sticks. The pull sticks. I'm gonna use his hand rolls to get the pull sticks and just poke them in the head with them. Which would be 19 points of damage for both of them.
Yeah, okay, that is going to take out. You'll be able to finish the one on the pool table and bring the other one to a finish him sort of state. But yeah, as Wolverine had really done a number on the one on the pool table, we just impale it with that pool cue and finish.
And then he's gonna start snacking on them while he waits. Well,
Okay,
that's
taking us to Spidey.
Yeah, Spidey will leap above Blade to the room, then jump towards the Carnage with a hit and run. A whoosh. That's horrid. It's the exact same thing. I think it misses. I don't know what I don't remember their melee.
Yeah, that is going to miss.
Jump back here, and that's his turn.
Okay, so yes, the battle breaks out up there. It takes us actually to the Carnage spawn, who. Sorry, it's skipping over then.
We killed the one that wasn't initiative.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you've killed most of them. Okay, well, we will just bear that in mind. It is their turn, but he is going to fight back against. And yeah, actually, he'll go for a spider strike against Spidey and Blade.
Both of
16
us.
hits. It does it hit both of you?
It misses both of us.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say that seems low for the
17
two of
and
them.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so this thing, yeah, it's just the three of them having their moment, as down in the bar we have the one who has just been set on fire, and wait, it only takes 5. So technically, it is this one more round before it burns to death completely, but it is screeching and in. So it's running to the other side of the building, just trying to put itself out, as the one that is sort of clinging onto life is going to try and grab the at the thing before it goes, and it's going to actually do a spider strike against Thing and Venom. Just arms reaching out for whatever.
What the? That's cocked.
Well, too
Does
bad.
it 15 hit?
No.
Is that-
No.
No, even on my screen, the dice was cocked.
Then there is just the one attacking Captain America, who will have trouble because Cap's got the shield. Okay, that cancels out its edge, making that a 14 to hit, which I think is a miss.
That is a miss. Yep. Since it's melee.
Okay, so yeah, that Carnage spawn misses and is now sort of sandwiched between Captain America and the Thing as we go to the Thing's turn. We've got one
on.
barely alive, the other one bleeding, and one on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna be using the banging heads attack. Seems appropriate. On this one and this one.
Oh yeah, they've both got the same AC, so this will be easy. Just got to beat a 17.
There we go.
No, there we go. What's the damage?
48.
Okay, that is yeah, enough to knock one of them out and leave the bleeding one like broken. And
Kind of grab them both by one of their arms and just smash them together.
yeah, there's kind of a red splatter of symbiote ooze as the one is kind of now meshing into the other, but there's a lot of bones and teeth. Is that going to be the Thing's turn?
That would be the turn, yes.
And Captain America to perhaps finish this one off.
Is there only one left?
There's one burning in the corner, but he's not going to make it much longer. And yeah, that seems like your closest target.
Oh well. Time to bash that shit out. Where are you, shield bash?
Be a mess. Thing is still mid, like head
Come on,
back,
big
like you
guy.
might be able to squash them together if you want to use the help back.
I would love to use the help action on this one.
And look there,
Yes,
how
there-
sweet.
So we create a sandwich of Captain America's shield as Carnage spawn, and then Thing with the corpse of the other Carnage spawn that is about to splatter this thing, and that it does. 36, definitely. Yeah, with that, Cap squashes the last of these, as one is still burning in the corner and sort of trying to climb its way through a wall, but it is slowly just burning away, and the chaos upstairs you guys can still hear, but yeah. Anything else you guys are doing down there in the bars? We go to Wolverine's turn.
Uh, pretty much everything is sold. Green's gonna just get back to his seat, pour himself another glass, and keep drinking.
The bartender is webbed to the bar in front of you still, like
Oh shit.
it's like just an eye kind of peering at you. He's unconscious, so it's probably no rush in cutting him out of there, but he's also not going to pour you a drink, so you'd have to lean behind the bar, grab a bottle. But then we go to Inferno, as that one in the corner is still technically alive, but you know it's going to burn to death.
Nah, I'm just gonna blast him since he's not dead yet. He's taking his sweet time about it.
Yeah, it is letting out an awful symbiote screech of pain, so let's see. You can put him out of his misery. So you've got an edge, as he's not really fighting at the moment. The fire is overtaken. That's a hit. That
20 points
finishes.
of him.
Yeah, and with that, that symbiote goes quiet and is just a sizzling, like a pile of goo in the corner. Okay. Nothing else from Inferno.
Sorry, that's my turn. Yes.
Okay, then Blade upstairs. You've still got that last symbiote spawn.
I'll slash you with my sword. Vicious attack. That will miss. Spider-Man will help. I'll kick him. Nope, not enough.
Of course, this is going to be the one that we
Now,
roll,
boy.
right? Oh yeah, Red Shot is still right there. So
Yeah, then it's Rachel's turn.
No,
into
I
Red Shot
gave
is-
you a help action.
Oh. You move it back, please? Yeah.
Oh, can't you check?
I think I can move back the initiative. I'll roll the middle one. 17 hits.
Holy.
That's a hit. Red
30
Shot is on the
damage.
count. Giving you inspiration.
That would be his turn.
Okay, then Red Shot, we go to you.
Well, it's a time for things to die now. Yes, it is.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah, that's agility. I always forget. I forget that they have so low agility.
Yeah, still not great damage, but does take the hit.
Oh well, my job is done.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, Venom downstairs. Are you doing anything in particular?
No.
Okay, then we continue on to Spidey.
Yeah, I'll hit and run him. That's much better. Much better. No exploit needed.
That will be enough. I'm
I
so glad.
Drop him into the wall.
Hey, did you say kicking him through the wall?
I'm drop kicking him into the wall.
He goes
Sorry,
through the
please.
wall and lands in the bar down below, as you all see a hole open up in the wall that Blade and Spider-Man are going to able to look down through and see that the rest of the fight has been resolved. As
And
we
there
come out of
goes the last bar table.
we're out of combat, you guys can move freely and let me know what you want to do. You are all of the heroes, yes.
Richard is going everywhere. Yeah, let Spider will say that whatever that was using some sort of looked like magic, and I think Blade is the only somewhat magic inclined person in this entire party. So maybe he can figure it out. What's up with that guy? What kind of magic is going on there?
Can you also
Yeah,
discover
you definitely
what
you
the
can
hell are
make
you
a
guys doing
vigilance
here?
check.
Sorry, say again?
Logan would just ask you guys, what the hell are you guys doing here? And who are these fucking things? And why are they here?
Venom can answer him.
You!
Up here! In the middle of something.
I'm gonna converse with myself.
I just converse with myself.
Yeah, Blade can make a vigilance check.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe Thing and Captain America might want to get involved in this conversation, or Red Shot and oh, Inferno actually. Wait, oh no, Inferno's the only one downstairs. So yeah,
Not bad.
help
13.
Ben him out.
Not that good, but 13.
13, good.
Yeah, with the 13, Blade is probably worried that symbiote folk are using magic, but he clearly wasn't very good at it. So what you can tell is this was one of Carnage's cultists, and that the cult of Carnage is all over the city. This seems to be the guy who was leading the group that you've just fought.
Okay.
I think the thing is gonna respond to Wolverine. We're here to save your ass, man.
Yeah, but from what? What are these things?
As far as I understand it, and I just found out about this 5 minutes ago. Apparently, we have these things inside of us, and they're trying to hunt them down to get it from us.
Yeah, I'm already not interested.
To Wolverine, this would be like the 10th time that someone like he's constantly getting drawn into the first time he got drawn into symbiote bullshit like this was in Vietnam, and yeah, seems like it's happening again.
Just another Tuesday.
Of course.
So, according to the flaming one over there, he has a guy that can remove them without killing us.
Yeah, I've heard that before. It came down to my Dementium. Never worked.
Fair
Well,
enough.
whatever. I'm gonna help you. You do whatever you need. Just make it quick.
We were actually here to help you, but okay, let's go.
So yeah, you guys have still got the Fantastical parked outside, but is there anything? Yeah, are you guys trying to do anything for these civilians, or are you just booking it out?
Well, Blade is going to open the door.
We have Wolverine would probably be the one that go and cut them off.
Oh yeah, that door is definitely locked. She has. I mean, it's
Okay.
just a basic bathroom door, but yeah, it would be locked, and she would be cowering in the corner as you start trying to unlock it.
And then he'll just say, Miss, the creatures are gone.
Because uh, how can I trust you? They look like my dad.
What?
And
Wait,
you can tell that she is like she's panicking, but you can give me an ego check to try and convince her that you are not one of the monsters.
Blade is very convincing.
Yeah, it's
Yes. I don't know, failed, but fantastic failure.
no, that'll be a fantastic success. She wants to believe, and she did just see you guys save her ass. So the door unlocks, and she kind of just opens it slightly. She goes, "Wait, you guys, you're here to save us? I, I didn't think heroes cared much about this."
Wouldn't we?
I mean, no offense, but I'm pretty sure Spider-Man beat up my parents like 2 weeks ago. So but look, I'm grateful. And they're not here, okay? They had nothing to do with this. I don't know what those creatures are, but I think they were looking for someone downstairs. And you can see she starts to ramble now, like she's just trying to protect her own innocence.
Did that man try any magic on you? And he'll point at the webbed up sorcerer.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get that. It's either trying to get that thing to eat me, or he's trying to get me to wear it. Actually, I'm not sure which. I'm not sure I want to know. But look, I mean, I can't thank you enough for saving me. I will tell my family what you've done, and you will. Spidey, Redshot, and Blade will earn a point of karma for saving this girl, but also Redshot because you're the actual
PC.
player character. You are going to gain a favor, uh, which is called Friends in Low Places, and you will be able to call on a contact in. We'll be able to basically call on a biker gang to help you out because you saved one of their people.
You're going to say friends in low places, and then what's his name shows up? Devil's Advocate shows up.
I mean, he could be if you were talking to the mafia, but
Yeah, he's in biker gang, so no.
Richard's already friends with Devil's Advocate. Doesn't
Don't
need bacon.
associate.
Yeah, friends may be a strong word, but
Yeah. Well, those creatures are dealt with. Yeah, they're dealt with. We'll move aside.
yeah, she will thank you profusely and then run to safety. Attempt to go and find somewhere safe with maybe, yeah, probably the other biker actually that you guys saved. She'll run outside and meet up with him. We'll discuss what happened. But as for the rest of you, you have managed to save Wolverine, and now you have the choice to continue hunting Carnage, to go find the Maker to get these codices removed, or maybe hunt down more codices yourselves. It's up to you. New York City is open to you. But these are the main codices that you have here are the ones that you know were Carnage's main targets. Other than potentially, there may be at least one more pretty obvious. But
Like I didn't watch the Spider-Man movie, like the multiverse one, but is my role keeping everyone in their dimension or just whoever I'm told, like specific people?
in this specific case, your role is stop a multiversal Carnage from wrecking shit across the multiverse.
Okay, but essentially, if the group wants to go to the Maker, so we'll help them. Am I allowed to let them go there?
Yeah, that actually, the Maker is also someone that is generally causes trouble across the multiverse. So whatever he's up to is probably something Spidey would want to investigate either way. But if he's connected to this, then there's definitely something to be said for figuring that out. But you can give me a logic check to see how familiar you would be with the Maker, because the timelines are a bit weird. I don't think Miguel would have interacted with him.
No, just asking in general if I'm supposed to let them travel between universes and not just let Venom and Inferno return and the others figure things out.
I mean, it's up to you. You're not getting orders from anyone. You just know that a Carnage from an alternate dimension is attacking this world, which means that Null could start attacking this Earth, and that's going to be bad for everybody. So you've stepped in to help, and it's all gone as it has gone. With a 16, you know that if anyone is smart enough to remove these codices safely, it would probably be Reed Richards. But the Maker has got a pretty bad rap. There's like Lila or your AI, whatever. If you ask her to do a search, she'll be like, "Oh, he seems like a pretty bad guy. He's like no one quite knows what his deal is, but he's been causing havoc all over the universe. I'm not sure he's someone you should trust."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As for the others downstairs, I think for Captain America, Thing, and Wolverine, the three of them would not be familiar with the Maker specifically. Thing obviously knows Reed Richards, but they wouldn't have had previous encounters with him.
Yeah, and I did
Eddie
miss
yes.
previously, like the previous session, was Reed Richards also in the Fantastic tower, building, whatever it's called, or just a thing?
No, the thing told you that they were off-world. He came back to investigate the break-in. That was
Mm.
the other party, like Devil's Advocate and them. But
Yeah.
he said that the rest of the Fantastic Four is on Atalan. So they could potentially be contacted and called here, but they're off-worlds currently.
Okay.
Well, technically, Venom doesn't have a universe to go back to. He could just stay here.
Ah,
This world's Eddie is already dead, so who cares?
I care.
Oh, fuck you.
oh, the way
Yeah,
I
you
was
want us to
saying,
try that again? You already lost, almost lost once.
Almost is not lost.
Well, much closer to you, to taking you than you taking me. You don't belong to this universe. Just go back to where you came from. You want to take
No.
Venom with you? Take Venom with you. Go ahead. But you're not supposed to be here.
you know, if you complete your mission, you can always go back. Says Inferno.
Well, I think we should probably get rid of Carnage first, and talk about everything else. By the time we're gone, who the hell knows what the Carnage might do on this earth?
You guys have any idea how we're gonna track him down?
Say again, Inferno?
Do you have any idea how we're gonna find Carnage?
It might be a little bit more difficult, but I mean, he'll probably find us anyways.
Blade would be able to tell you that the last thing he saw, that he did tell you in
The
the
church.
subway station, is that they were all headed towards a church. That's the sort of last lead you've heard on actual Carnage. But you've also got a sort of insane Norman Osborn that is in the fetal position on the roof outside. So he may know something as well, as you've destroyed Red Goblin but left him behind.
And the world's most likely best tracker is also sitting and drinking.
Yeah, between the lot of you, I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard. But I'm just saying, you've got a lot of options.
So the question is, are we going after Carnage, or do you guys want to get your codices removed so you're no longer a threat to him, so that he no longer hunts you?
I mean, these things help you, don't they? So if we need to take care of him, any little bit of a power is better than none.
I think I'm on a different layer now, DM. If you moved us, because I don't see anyone else. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I moved you guys downstairs because you talked to each other like you're running.
I just assumed I was yelling from the broken glass.
Yeah, I mean, you could be. just
Oh, it's fine.
put you up there, but yeah, what is the group thinking here? They're gonna hunt down Carnage or potentially bring him all the codices that he's after, or go to the Maker and see if you can get those removed.
I mean, it's not like the Maker is this good guy that's just gonna help us. Like, who the hell knows what the hell he's gonna do with them? So might as well save this Earth and then go up the other multiverse stuff.
As far as I understand it, he is worried about a a multi-dimensional Carnage taking over his universe. So he's mostly just trying to contain the situation.
Yeah, but he's also a mad scientist, so you don't trust those.
You don't trust him?
Who the hell trust him? Maybe Inferno does.
Well, why are you here then?
I just needed to help save my body.
He did get you here, didn't he?
I'm not saying I'm not grateful, I'm just saying that we should leave this Earth void of it's one of their strongest protectors.
Venom will remind you that if Carnage gets hold of those codices, he will call null to this world, and then this whole world will run black.
That's a good
That's
point.
it'll just remind you that's why you don't want Carnage to get all of these. That he's gonna call God. He's already doing that, but and I will say also, Thing probably doesn't know the Maker yet, so I imagine Thing is probably on the side of like, yeah, trust Reed. Like, if anyone can fix this kind of situation, that's the smartest guy he knows. But also, Reed's never cured the Thing, so he can't be the can't know everything.
Well, Mr. Multigalactic Parallel Protector, what the hell are we doing?
Up to you. Either way, I'm fine with both options as long as you all go back to where you're from. And I can finally go home.
This Spider-Man sucks. I mean, they all do. But
Let's say I heard the Venoms didn't have a very good reputation.
Zania, also remind you, Spider-Man is now part of the same hive mind as you, so you can kind of talk into Spider-Man's head, like the two of you can communicate telepathically. But it's not just that, it's you'll also be noticing that both of you, the symbiotic nature of this alien that is from this universe, the way it binds to you, it's like even though you are both from other worlds, the alien that you are bound to right now is from this world. So Spider-Man, you would be noticing that you're not glitching like you should be. Like it's not something about this world is accepting you, even though half of it is wrong.
I'm a chemist. I don't know much about it. Chemist with spider powers. So that's essentially why I'm trying to bring them back to the universe so it won't start glitching.
Yeah, generally, if someone's in
That's
another
I didn't
universe
watch
and
the
they are,
movies. That's why I'm asking. I don't know what
yeah,
happens.
but that doesn't the movies. That's got nothing to do with the movies.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
there is if they are breaking the timeline, if they're like in the wrong universe and it can cause a glitch, but that's not always necessarily what happens. Some like they have come here through a portal. You have as a device that allows your like you are able to stay stable. You're not glitching at any point. Like you can travel the multiverse freely, and you get the impression that Inferno is not being affected by any of those glitches either, and neither is Venom. So no one here is actually like gonna tear a hole in the multiverse just from being here. That's not really the concern. It's more the Carnage actively trying to call the god of this, the symbiote god of this universe, to come and eat Earth. Like that, the Carnage in this universe is meant to be dead. So that shouldn't be possible for Carnage to do that. But now there's a new Carnage, and he's enacting that plan. So getting these guys home is not necessarily the biggest issue. It's probably a good idea. That's it's usually best to have everyone in their own universe, but it's that is the sort of secondary objective. Sorry, I don't know if I'm overcomplicating things, but
No, no, I
let
got
me
it.
know if you have any questions.
I'm here to stop Carnage. If I have time, I should probably send the others back to where they're from. But it's not why I'm here.
Yeah, you're here to stop Carnage from calling Null and ending the world, essentially.
Well, I guess it depends if you want to fight or not. If not, then the Maker can go ahead and help you. And no way, and Carnage is no way to bring Null here. Or if you want to fight it and take out the Carnage and make sure, and then there is no need to go to the Maker, as Carnage is gone. Or at least there won't be such a rush to go to him.
Just because he's gone doesn't mean that Null is going to stop trying to get them. Probably is in our best interest to get rid of them.
Yes, but unless the Maker is destroying the codexes, it means they still exist. So your universe is also problematic. Unless it was already, I don't remember the story, unless it was consumed already. No, you stopped Null, new universe, right?
Yeah, essentially that was the Carnage couldn't call Null in your universe because he was defeated, and then you lost Venom in defeating in like stopping Null, and then ended up in this universe and bonded with this universe's Venom because Carnage is trying to call this universe's Null. No, it's fucking.
Well, if Carnage got here, then he can also get back to your universe again.
I mean,
the
he's dead.
there is a Carnage here, and there are an infinite amount of universes, so there's always a Carnage. I know you have a small brain. The Venom does most of the work, but that's how it works.
Mr. Hatcher.
So either the Maker can destroy the codexes, or it's irrelevant what he does with them. And I would rather not give a mad scientist access to whatever that is.
Mad is such an ugly word.
Doesn't mean it's not correct.
Something we can agree on.
Finally, we agree on something.
What are Captain America and Red Shot saying about all this?
what is the alternatives?
You are taken
Logan.
away from this universe, and the codex is removed. But Carnage, I don't know if he just decides to leave or just continues doing what he's doing, or we find Carnage and try to finish it off. But if you manage to get a hold of you, he might bring Null here. But if you return to the other universe, get it removed and return here, you might be able to take him out. But then you're leaving whatever can bring Null to said universe by the hands of not so good person. A very capable one, but good is not a word I would use to describe him. He's been causing a lot of trouble.
I will point out Redshot is the only person in this room that doesn't have a codex.
Wait, I have a codex because I was just given one by Carnage?
Yeah.
Or would I have one
You're wearing,
because I'm a
you're
Spider-Man?
literally wearing the symbiote right now. Yeah.
So whoever worn a symbiote has a codex?
Yeah.
Okay.
It leaves that when the symbiote bonds with you, it actually bonds with your actual DNA. That's why they. So even when you lose the symbiote, it leaves a little trace behind,
Okay.
and that's what they. That's the codex that they're trying to harvest.
So I guess it's more of a
Yeah, I don't know
you
which one is
choice.
right.
The heroes of this universe, of course, living no longer heroic. Of course, leaving the people here to die is well horrid, but even worse than death, I would say. But making sure a god that destroys everything doesn't show up is also just as important. It's your universe, so what do you say?
Yeah, Logan's just gonna fuck and say, we can just go and get them out and then kill the motherfucker, and then come back here and kill the other motherfucker. That will solve every problem, wouldn't it?
What?
We
I
go
think
in, we get rid of the codexes, that then we kill the scientist, and then we come back here, then we kill the what's the fucking name?
Carnage?
Yeah, we kill the Carnage here.
Yes,
And
but you
problem
don't
solved.
know how long it will take, so you don't know what will be the condition of this Earth by the time we get back. He didn't tell you he's going to snap his fingers and it's removed, right?
Well,
Well, the technology is ready. We just have to meet up.
Again, it doesn't necessarily a question of how long it will take. You can if someone broke, if you need to replace a heart, yeah, there is a surgery to replace the heart, but it's still a surgery. It takes time. Everything takes time.
We'll point out Inferno. You would know because seriously doubt anyone just knows this offhand, but you would know that where the maker's like lab is, where Eddie was before, is a pocket dimension of his own creation where time moves differently. So, like, if the maker's doing something, time is generally not an issue.
We even know
I'm
where
not
to.
making that up. That's a common thing. He's,
I would
he
even
really like.
wouldn't even know where to begin describing that.
Well, probably maybe Spider-Man will understand it. The rest, I don't know.
A few minutes at the most to remove it.
Well, then it's not a bad idea.
are we waiting for them? Let's move.
How do we get to him?
You're talking about plans you don't know how to get to him?
Oh, yes.
You were teleported here by him. It means you need to know how to get to him.
This was Logan asking, not Venom talking.
Oh, okay.
For
You gotta end
real.
every sentence with Bob if you when you're talking as Wolverine.
I believe he's somewhere. I believe it's somewhere in northern Manhattan. I say with confidence.
He's in a.
Yeah, you say you say correctly. Inferno and Venom would both know that he is in Hamilton Heights. He is near the City College of New York.
So he's here, but not here.
Sort of.
Yeah, I have not put you down on the map properly. I don't know where you'll show up, so actually bet that I'll move maps again. But he's up all the way up here, the north of Manhattan.
Shouldn't be too long. So that shouldn't take that long to get there.
Well, for
Shall we go?
reference, you do still have the Fantastic Car, but on this map, you are here. Can you see the Bikers Clubhouse? That's where you guys are, and then the Maker is basically up by the Into My Gardens Conservatory. There, 14 is essentially up there.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have the fantastic car, so it shouldn't take that long to get there. And then we can get them removed and defeat them. Defeat Carnage and save your universe and save your Earth. I talk to all the natives.
And with that, sounds like you have a plan. You guys load up the Fantastic Car and set off. Again, I suppose there's everyone. I don't know how many people you can actually fit on the Fantastic Car. I imagine they have a passenger seat, but
Venom is taking the bike outside and basically absorbing it. He's going to be using the bike to traverse. I mean, Eddie, not Venom.
cool. Yeah, Eddie does his best Ghost Rider impression.
Spider-Man will swing there.
I'm
Lame.
I'm probably not gonna take a seat. Inferno's probably not gonna take a seat in the Fantastical, but he's gonna find a nice piece of metal to stick to.
I mean, there is one fireproof seat in the Fantastic Car. If you,
Yeah,
I
that's
assume
true.
that's what it was in before. But yeah, pretty easy to cling to the side as well when you have Spidey power.
Yep. But I think we're up to 4 people that can't fly. So
Yeah, and when Wolverine hangs onto the side of things like that, he causes damage.
definitely.
Yeah, then let's
Okay.
head there.
So then you guys make your way across New York and time. Oh, cool. We've still got half an hour. And you guys will arrive outside the college here, and you will see that there is an old, what just looks like a little like shack in the back. Like there's probably gardening tools and things in there, but you see there's a faint glowing light coming from the inside, and when you walk in, there is the opening to the portal device that Eddie came through earlier. As you know, the Maker is waiting, but when you arrive, let's see if I put everyone down on the map. I think I have.
8 of us,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, as you kind of make your way through the portal, you arrive in this massive, ultra futuristic sort of facility that is hidden deep within a pocket dimension of the Maker's design. And this lab is this horrific fusion of organic and inorganic, where there's like a lot of machinery, but also a lot of these black symbiote tendrils that are woven into the steel and stuff, where at some points there are pods lining the walls that are filled with some twisted symbiote experiments that have, you're not sure if they're halfway through it or if these have failed. But as you enter this chamber, the maker is already standing at the controls of his extraction chamber, and in front of him is his codex extraction engine, this nightmarish machine of pulsing biomechanical tubes and energy cores. There are some symbiote-clad conduits that make up this towering thing over the room. You see it is pulsating with energy, and as you arrive, the maker turns. You see this strangely elongated head and the helmet reflecting the light, and he just says, at last. I knew you would succeed, despite your incessant moralizing, futile struggles. You finally delivered exactly what I need. Come on, then. And he waves you over.
Well, you just educated it. Go on, Spider. Then you want to get rid of them. Then you want to get rid of us.
Who is he addressing?
Spider-Man. Venom could be addressing Spider-Man.
Say again, so I didn't get that.
I think Venom would just tell you to go ahead first because didn't
Oh,
you
no.
want to get rid of us? Or did you have a change of heart and now you like us?
Oh no, you want to get rid of the codexes. I just want to see if he's actually keeping them alive by doing it, and there is no ulterior motive.
Oh, you like us now.
I like them, and he'll point at Wolverine, Blade, Captain American thing. I don't like you.
Oh, you like us now. You don't want to get rid of Venom. That's so cute.
So who's up first?
Just get rid of it. Venom will go first.
Venom is giving up on his. That's crazy.
I'm not giving up on Venom, I'm giving up on Codices. Donkey.
You see the maker grin and just say, "Oh, Eddie, you surprised me. You never could resist the call of the hive, could you? Spent your life fighting your own nature, but in the end, you brought me the key to something far greater than null. Please, approach the machine. This won't take long. We can do a few at a time if you're all trusting enough." And it kind of turns to smile at the rest of you. You've done well. You should be proud. Heroes, villains, it doesn't matter. You were all just variables in my grand equation. And now the solution presents itself.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? Logan asks.
Half of the time I don't understand myself.
Well, maybe you can explain.
Oh, I don't think Logan here would ever have the slightest inkling of what is going on in my mind. So angry, so predictable. You really are just a beast, aren't you? No matter how much you pretend otherwise.
Does he just have a death wish? We should probably just kill him immediately. Screw the Codices.
Oh, Eddie, How many times have you told yourself you're in control? That other half of yours, that it doesn't own you, that you're anything more than a pathetic host for something greater. I can put an end to all of that right now if you'll all just go and sit down and behave.
I'm trying to remember if he was always such a bad diplomat. Oh. Yeah, have a seat.
How
Care
about
to join me?
you enlighten us? Our minds are small but easily entertained. Why you're going to remove it and then what?
That is none of your concern. You want them gone? I offer you a solution. What I do with them afterwards is for me to know, for you to find out. And he gestures. I will also point out the tables up at the top here are like there's a little staircase heading up to this machine that he seems to just be inputting some things on a display in front of him here, but will then take a long, like stretch his way across up onto the upper level next to the tables as he is trying to gesture you. Sorry, did I not respond to what you said?
Oh, you did. Blade will go.
And Inferno, did you say you were sitting on the safe? What was that thing?
No, it was Inferno. Where is the chair? Where'd I go?
Up there
Is
where
it-
the blade and maker are. There are those tables there. As you approach, he says, one of my finest, first to rise beyond the symbiote's pathetic weaknesses. Tell me, Alex, have you enjoyed playing hero, wearing the mask, pretending to be one of them?
It's been enjoyable, yes.
Do you think they'd ever accept you? Thief, killer, failed man, wrapped in my genius? They're not making you have any doubts, are they?
Is he speaking to his mind or just openly?
No, openly. He's,
I'll just point at Venom and say they accepted that guy.
well, I suppose you have a point.
But what the fuck? That's rude.
Doesn't mean it's wrong. Again,
I don't remember my Spider-Man being rude ass bitch.
funny thing is,
Oh.
you're exactly as I remember you.
Well, he's not wrong either, Miguel, is he? A Spider-Man who doesn't even want to be a Spider-Man. It's the very thing that defines him, and yet here you are anyway. Why is that?
Let him cook.
Spectator role, let's say. I am aware of your capabilities and I'm aware of your reputation. But if perhaps you can actually help them, maybe we'll let you off this hook just this once.
Oh, I see. So you've come because you think you can help them fix it. Miguel, you don't fix things, you break them. Every choice you make, every timeline you touch has been ruined. You will never be Peter Parker, and no one will ever see you as more than a cheap imitation. So come, let me solve this for you as well. As he just, like, the rest of you probably don't even know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but he seems not to give two shits about sharing this kind of information. He's just, but Miguel, you would know who Peter Parker.
Yeah, of course I would know. Yeah, it'll just say, well, where I'm from, you're more than wrong. I don't have to be Peter Parker to be someone. Perhaps I'm not a classic Spider-Man, not the goody two-shoe Spider-Man, but I am one.
Yes, yes. Well, come and make yourself useful. And he gestures as what are the other three doing? What are well, actually, Venom. Did you say you're also approaching the table?
No. After he started yapping, Venom is having reservations.
Understand?
And I saw the light and was like, wait, what the fuck is this dude yapping about? I'm expecting Captain America
Wolverine?
to go. Wolverine is gonna be going and just being this get this over with fuck you attitude.
Let's end this. The quicker we get these out of us, the quicker we can get back to saving your dimension.
Or the quicker I can get to drinking.
That as well.
That was Wolverine.
This is is weighing on you, isn't it? How many lifetimes have you wasted playing the hero, Logan?
I
Just be done with it. Do your thing. You're gonna die anyways. I've seen so many villains like you thinking that you're the smartest motherfucker in the planet. Always fail. So get on with it.
What a great shot at Captain America doing there as yeah, it looks like the Spidey and Venom are hanging back. And
Spidey wasn't even planning to go to the beginning of.
You fucking bitch.
At least it's an upgrade from a donkey. Well, that sounds to me like we maybe not should be putting this in your hand. You do not sound like the right person. It sounds like someone
What
from
do
the
you know, old
40s.
please. You're fighting for a dream that has been dead for decades. Your America's gone, replaced, rewritten, and yet you still march forward waving that shield like it means something. Come and make yourself useful for once, Steve.
Okay, got you there.
No, don't think I will.
You know what the difference is between us? I evolved, and you're just an old man clinging to a fairy tale. Now, please, I don't have all day.
From what we heard, you have all day.
Well, that's true, but your world doesn't. So if you still want to go back there and stop Null, I'd suggest you get a move on.
So Ben is gonna go. Reed, is that you?
Oh, Benjamin. I forgot Bengrim's name. Sorry. The extra insult from. Wait, who are you again?
Definitely.
Oh, yes, Benjamin, the most tragic of us all. Do you still look at your reflection and imagine what it would be like to be Ben again, or have you stopped torturing yourself with such impossible dreams?
There's no way you're Reed Richards, are you?
Oh, I'm not your Reed Richards, but you're certainly the same abomination I remember. You're always Reed's greatest mistake, you know? The stain on his genius. Oh, he'd never said it, of course, but I can say what he wouldn't. I would never have let you come on that ship. Would never have let you even exist. And he looks at you with this look of real disgust, but also just like impatience as he's waiting for everyone to approach.
He's just like a Ben, and he's just genuinely sad to see this man behave like this. Okay. And also a little disgusted.
Oh, what's the matter? You know, your Reed could have fixed you anytime he wanted. I could fix you easily, Ben. I could erase your pain, your shame, your misery. All you'd have to do is kneel. But your Reed will just keep experimenting. I saw the error of my ways before, and well, let's just say I found ways around your problems long ago, and so did he. And you now, it's like at this point in the story, I imagine the thing has you've kind of settled into being the thing, but
Definitely.
Reed is still looking for a cure, as far as you know.
At this point, I think it's more Reed's. It's more Reed's guilt driving him to look for a cure than Ben wanting one.
Yeah, and what the maker is saying here is that your Reed could have fixed you long ago. He's experimenting on you. He doesn't. He's not trying to actually fix
Can I try to figure out if he's lying?
You are not.
you. Yeah. Um,
Just
he's
what checking
not.
would be. Oh, he's not. Okay.
You have spidey senses. You're pretty good at just telling that, and I'm not sure. Yeah, vigilance check, I guess. But
If you say the no, then no. I don't know. I wouldn't roll.
he's being brutally honest, so I will
Okay.
tell you that. Yeah, it is true. But also, he's kind of offering this to him as well. He's like, I could cure you right now if you want. Like your Reed will never do it, but I could do it. All you have to do is kneel. Admit that I'm right.
I do not know who you are, but you are not Reed, and I'm not leaving this power with you. And he's kind of walk away from it.
As you start walking away, I am gonna ask, what is Captain America doing? He's the only one we haven't heard from yet.
He is the one you have heard from.
Oh, okay. So is Captain America staying where he is?
Yes.
Okay, in Red Shot?
Well,
I mean, Red Shot
Richard,
doesn't have a codex to remove, but what is he?
well, he just like, doesn't sound like he thinks that he does not sound like the right person. Well, he's happy he don't have a codex because he can't get fucked up by this guy. It will just be absurding. In case, well, in case he does something wrong, well, punishing time.
Well, as the thing starts walking away from him, the Maker lifts up a hand, and from those beds around you, mechanical tendrils are going to like reach up out of them and reach out towards each of you that is standing up there. as it kind of latches onto your back, and you just see it immediately. It's like you're jacking into the Matrix kind of thing. But as this happens, you hear the machine just humming louder as these alien screeches come from those giant heads up above you, and there is static electricity that just starts like sparking across your backs as it tries to start ripping the codices from each of the infected heroes. The symbiote essence screams within you and is writhing as this device starts to draw it like out of you, and there is immense pain for each of you. Your body starts spasming as the symbiote connections in your DNA are now being forcibly severed. But instead of destroying the codices, you can tell that it looks like it's drawing power out of each of you and into this machine. And I mean, it is even getting through the things like skin here. These things are attached, and the four of you are currently technically incapacitated. The four that are up there, as this pain of having these things forcibly removed runs through you. And as this is happening, you will see another tendril as the maker starts to walk over to the control. He kind of walks in here, and you see another tendril start to descend from the head in the middle and plug itself into his helmet there as he starts tapping on the keyboard, and the other heroes are screaming. What are Venom, Spidey, Redshot, and Captain America doing? They are the only ones currently able to move or do.
I knew this was a bad fucking idea.
Well, you seem to be the most expert. Is he a bad guy? Or someone? Is this just part of the process of getting it
He was a bad
removed?
guy before even we got here.
You hear him laughing softly as he just says, "You didn't really think I was trying to stop Null. That's what all of this was for, did you?" As he's just tapping on the keyboards. This Null is a fool. He's a relic clinging to a throne in the abyss. I don't want his empire. I want something far greater. And you see the machine is really starting to whir up.
I think if we want to stop him, we should probably go now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Swing. Swing forward.
Okay, are you Spidey and Venom rushing in together, or
I'm rushing in. I'm not sure what the others are doing.
Yeah, I'll tell Spider-Man telepathically. You take left, I'll take right.
But we'll do it the other way around.
Fuck you.
I'm already here.
I don't care.
Fuck you then. Hell. I was right about the small brain part.
yeah, at this point, as Venom and Spidey rush forward, there is going to be the Maker is going to hit the button and activate a pulse emitter that is going to send out precise anti-symbiote frequency that is not just painful, but is calibrated to isolate the symbiote's genetic markers and forcibly revert it to its original state here. As you hear coming from like speakers on either side, those things on either side, they just start emitting this frequency, and the symbiotes on Spider-Man and Venom just start to go mad, and you are being separated from your symbiotes. As I need you to make an ego check, and a successful ego check will give you the choice to try and keep wearing the symbiote or to rip yourself free of it.
Can I fail it?
No, the ego check will let you choose,
Okay.
but a failed ego check, um, it's not your decision.
Mm-hmm. It's my best ego check as of yet.
Okay, so then that means you can choose whether you want to take this chance to get free of the symbiote, or do
I
you want
will.
to stay and endure the pain? Oh,
I will.
actually, no, 14, sorry.
Oh, it's a fail. Yeah. I use my karma point and reroll.
Well, yeah, what are you going?
Removing it. Son of a bitch.
So I'm gonna need you to roll a d2 for me, and
Okay.
we're gonna say you can call which one is gonna free you.
Yeah. 1 is free and 2 is not. Yeah.
Okay.
Not.
So Miguel is just like the pain is ringing through his head, and this is the first time he's feeling the symbiote screech like that. So he doesn't really even notice that this is his opportunity to break free. However, for Venom, you will get the choice, as Eddie is being ripped free from the symbiote.
They stay together.
Nice, of course, yeah. So right now, Spider-Man and Venom are also incapacitated by the ringing noises here, and the Maker is still tapping away, as it seems like the energy that is being funneled from the codices is being funneled into the Maker. As Captain America and Red Shot, you were the only ones currently able to do anything.
Well. Perfect. Well, Captain America does something he would never consider. He throws his mighty shield.
What is he throwing it at?
At one of the consoles.
Okay.
And let's just make it ricochet in case it actually could hit.
Okay, yeah, you managed to smash one of the consoles as the shield like bounces around the room and crashes through a couple of them as it starts like making this device unstable. And he goes, "Oh, you old man, you idiot! You really don't understand technology, do you?" And it was the perfect soldier, my ass, shining symbol of a nation. But tell me, Captain, how much of that is ready? And he turns and just as he lifts a hand, a dart is going to fire from the machinery in this room at Captain America as he makes an ego check. I mean, a logic check.
Usually smacking something doesn't really damage it. Usually helps.
Does a 19 hit his ego defense?
Yes.
Okay, then a small dart hits Captain America in the neck, like it's very tiny, just as he's kind of catching his shield, on the other side of his neck, he just feels this little dart as the Maker deploys a neurotoxin. And he explains that what is running through your system right now, Mr. Rogers, is specifically tailored to your super soldier serum and will block the biochemical signals that enhance your strength. Simply put, your powers are gone. And Steve instantly weakens. He feels his body becoming sluggish and his muscles begin reverting back to normal human levels. His shield feels impossibly heavy. His punches will barely hurt, and for the first time in decades, he feels ordinary. He is skinny Steve again, essentially. I mean, his muscles probably don't atrophy that quickly. Like he doesn't shrink down, but he is suddenly like withered and looks a bit like an old man. I suppose he does just look like an old man. Leaving Redshot, the only one capable of doing anything in this moment, as Captain America seems to be losing his powers. What is Redshot going to do?
Well, that's well, the Maker. Seems like he's the bad guy now.
Okay.
Holy shit, that dice is cut.
That was definitely a hit. As you shoot the Maker in the back of the head. And as this happens, you blast the like tendril that is kind of connecting to the back of his mask. You just see that explode with this blast of red energy, and as this happens, you see his body begins to change as his elongated skull kind of cracks apart from the impact of this, but you see it starting to reform into a more grotesque, multi-eyed visage. His flesh begins warping and bulging as the machinery breaks apart, and you hear the machine's overloading. It begins bulging and shifting as the symbiote codices merge with his body, and a monstrous second pair of arms bursts from his back, tipped with razor-sharp claws, as the sort of lab coat he was wearing just burns away and reveals this grotesquely mutated form as the codex extraction engine shatters above and unleashes a wave of this symbiotic energy that is twisting the lab around you, and you see him taking the form of the ultimate fusion of the Maker's genius and Null's darkest power. Now something beyond either. Put his token down. You see the hybrid Maker.
Is it like the hag when we put the cauldron on her?
What?
Oh my god. How it can handle it.
Oh well, that looks fine.
So, yeah, you just see that now as he kind of reforms, you hear him speaking, and you realize very quickly that his mind remains almost untouched, making him even more dangerous because he's still the Maker, still Reed Richards, but with 1,000-year intellect and no morality holding him back. And now with all of the codices of Null, he now towers over you, tendrils slithering from his back like monstrous biomechanical limbs, and his voice goes with this horrifying duality as he just says, "Do you see now? You never had a chance. Null is irrelevant. Your petty heroics, laughable. You've only ensured your own destruction." And as he moves towards you, Redshot, he says, "You thought you were saving the universe? No, you were merely delivering it to me." And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Bro,
Yes.
what the?
So Rachel is still the only one who can do something at the moment.
No, the machine has just been destroyed basically by Redshot shooting him. So the rest of you are all going to be coming out of this now,
Okay.
and the battle will begin as we start them.
Cool.
Maybe.
Rank